Hi ladies, welcome back to the Boss Babes Guide. I'm Sim.
And I'm Whit.
Today we're talking about authenticity and specifically as it relates to social media, internet, Facebook, you know, all of the new ways that we interact with each other that aren't actually in person. Yeah. So Whit and I were chatting the other day and we came across this thing. I don't know if you guys downloaded the Whole Pantry app. But it was, you know, this really, really cool app that had tons of recipes and healthy living inspiration. And the person behind it was a girl named Belle. Mm-hmm. And there was this whole story about, like, Healing Belle where, you know, a purchase of the app would give money to help heal her. And I believe that she claimed that she had brain cancer at the time. And it actually turns out that that was not true. And so, obviously, Belle was not very authentic with her community.
Yeah, and in situations like that, you know, you got to think, if she had this app that was a benefit to others, you know, what exactly does she need to lie about something like that for? I guess the hard time I'm having understanding is that, like, if you're providing value and if you're a great person and if you're, you know, doing right by the world, then, you know, then good karma, good things will come to you if you're your true self. So to me, it's hard to understand why someone would feel comfortable lying about something so awful, because think about the people who do have brain cancer or serious illness that would, you know, that's so hurtful for them to be able to hear that someone's not taking it seriously. Of course, it's a horrible thing for people to have to go through.
Yeah, definitely. And I think, I mean, obviously, Whit and I, we have blogs, we have Instagram accounts, we use Facebook, and I think that we both agree that, sure, we don't share everything, like, on those platforms. There are things in our private lives or personal struggles or personal celebrations or whatever it might be. There are details of our lives that we choose to keep private. But I think there's a difference between setting up boundaries and lying. So anything that either one of us would put out on our blogs or on our Instagram accounts, like, those things would actually happen. I wouldn't, like, take a picture of someone else's food and pretend like I was eating it for dinner. But, you know,
unless I was actually eating chili cheese fries and I didn't want anyone to know, so I took a picture of Simi's salad. Okay, that's about the extent of our inauthenticity, right?
But it's like, I mean, so everything we put out is 100% true, 100% authentic. Just because it might not be the whole picture, or we might not share, like, every facet of our lives, doesn't mean that we're not being authentic. And so we want to know what you guys think. Like, is there an obligation for people who have these websites or apps or on social media? Is there an obligation, like a human obligation, that would apply in person? Does it also apply on the internet? Do people have an obligation to be authentic?
And, you know, how does that make you feel when you have someone that you're championing for? You know, when you're sharing their blog posts on the internet, when you're following their journey and you're invested, what does that feel like to you whenever you find out that maybe they weren't being their true selves? I mean, obviously that impacts your trust in them and maybe whether or not you follow them in the future. I think for Simi and I, sure, I mean, we put a filter on our Instagram photos. We definitely put a filter on our life when it comes to those things, but certainly we would never want to put anything out there that wasn't truly who we are. And that's the thing too, is, like, you know, I don't want to see what you're not. I want to see who you are, and I want to see your true self. So to me, it feels disheartening to hear about stories like this. But share with us what you guys think about this.
Yeah, can't wait to #BossBabesGuide.